Hello, welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about why you care so much and how to stop. Shout out to Nisha, if I'm saying her name correctly, on this topic because I have the same problem too. And I'm still learning how to not care, even though I came a long way. There were just some things that I just cared about what other people said, how they did what they did, and why they was doing what they wanted to do. But I realized that I didn't really care about me as I care about other people. And this is why I had to do self reflection, what I need to work on. I can't be mad because my roommate gets in late while I'm sleeping. It's up to me if I want to get upset or not. I can't let my outside environment take control of me where I care too much. And if she's about it from that standpoint, I can understand because you really don't need to be wild on things that are out of your control. Excuse me. I know I can't talk right today, but bear with me today. It's one of those long days. But coming from that standpoint, I can see where she is talking about, but I'm just speculating now. I really don't know what she's going to talk about, how she's going to go into the topic, but I'm very curious how she's going to do it. Let's go ahead and watch the video.
And repeat itself over and over. And that is most of the suffering in someone's financial life comes from caring too much. This constant over caring isn't just exhausting, it's actively preventing you from becoming rich and building real wealth.
Yes, because when you focus on other things that are not concerned with you, you're taking time and attention away, which makes 100%. So I agree with her so far. I'm real. Thank you. Thank you for saying this because I know a lot of people need to hear this so they can take action in 2025 to not care so much.
I know because I lived it. I've seen countless professionals fall into this trap, and I was stuck in the same cycle myself. And it wasn't until I learned to break free that everything transformed. So, in this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 surprising things you're likely caring about too much, including one that may just surprise you. And I'll talk about exactly how to break free from this cycle to build real wealth. The first thing that you need to stop overthinking is other people's opinions. I wanted to mention this first
Yes.
because I know this is a thing that holds so many people back. Back in December of 2022, my YouTube channel started gaining a lot of momentum. It went from 1,000 subscribers to 10,000 in a few days, and then another 10,000 a few days later. And during that time, what I feared the most came to light. And that was other people's opinions. I was
Yes, and I deal with this too. When you guys and ladies comment on my videos or disagree or even like it does bother me. But I have to tell myself, well, this is just their opinion, and this is one of those outside sources where I can't control on where you like the video or not, or what you're going to say or not. And if you don't like it, oh well. If you like it, good. I have to be okay with that. But if you're interacting, engaging, hey, I'm happy because at the end of the day, you're helping me out and you're helping the video to get out to other people. Even if you dislike my video or not, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I struggle with this myself, especially with my opinions, because what their opinion of me and other of my friends, and I care, which I see now I need to stop after hearing this. If you're taking this in and you like what you hear so far, hit the like button.
was forwarded messages of group conversations with people I know in them, not strangers on the internet, but actual people from my life. And the anxiety hit me so hard. Seeing them mock something that I was working so hard on, I very, very, very nearly gave up. I was so close to hiding all the videos and just deleting this entire channel. It's crazy to think about that now, but if I cared about their opinions a little bit more, I know exactly where I'd be today. I'll still be in that job that I hated, making less money and living a life that felt completely wrong for me. I'll be living the life that they wanted and expected me to live, not the one that I actually wanted. When you let other people's opinions stop you from doing something you want to do, you're not just giving up on that one thing, you're giving up on all the possibilities that could come from it. You're closing the door on opportunities that you can't even see yet. Because being rich isn't just about making money, it's about having choices, feeling confident and being free to build the life that you want.
I love this, Liv. This she really explains it well because being rich is, as she said, making money, having choices, feeling confident. Feel free to build your life because, and it all starts with money. The low money you have, the really unfortunately for I know I'm speaking for guys, less confident that you're not going to be. And I know that's hard to deal with, but that's why a lot of people strive for money. That's why a lot of guys believe the more money they make, the more confident they feel because it actually is. It's hard to feel confident when you have low money and you're just being okay. If I'm being honest, being okay doesn't make you feel confident. And I know then you just have to pretend like you're confident, like, but when you make more and you're making more money and you're living above okay, yeah, that is fine because there's nothing wrong with living okay. I'm not saying that, but she really hits this well. Thank you.
And you can't get there if you're stuck worrying about what everyone else thinks in every moment of your journey. The moment you stop caring so much about the negative opinions of others that are holding you back, that's the moment that you start getting richer in every way that matters. Before we start, other people's paths. Imagine two world class runners
Hmm.
competing in a one off event. Both have the same personal best time, but the strategies couldn't be more different. When the gun goes off, sprinter A locks in on her lane and the finish line ahead. That's it, nothing else exists. But sprinter B, she can't help herself. She keeps glancing over at sprinter A, trying to figure out if she's ahead or behind, if she's going too fast or too slow. Who wins? Sprinter A. Every time. While she's complete.
Yes, and that is true because I made a mistake too. I'm always going back to worry about other people instead of worrying about myself and how I need to grow. Where can I grow? Do I need to read more? Do I need to publicly speak more? Do I need to prospect more instead of worrying about Jim hitting his sales records? I need to worry about what I need to do to focus on how to grow myself. And and if people don't recognize that, hey, that is on them. But I'm still going to keep going, work my way up, and keep getting better. And really, a lot of people fall in this trap. And I know I did, and a lot of other people do. But it's okay because once you notice it, you're able to make that decision and realize, hey, we need to move forward with this. I need to stop worrying about what other people are doing and their opinions.
Dialed in on her own performance, sprinter B is so busy checking what the other person is doing that she throws herself off her game. She loses her rhythm, her focus, and ultimately the race. This isn't just about sports, it's about life, money, and success. And it takes me back to a quote by Peter Thiel, which is the key isn't to compete, but to escape the competition completely. Every time you
Yep.
compare your
It's a
career to
good way
someone
to-
else's, every time you measure your progress against their milestones, you're being sprinter B. You're taking your eyes off your own lane. And I know this because I used to do it constantly. I was that person frantically trying to match everyone else's timeline, getting the same certifications, chasing the same promotions, fighting for the same opportunities. And it was completely draining. And worse, it kept me stuck exactly where I was. Real wealth, the kind that actually changes your life, doesn't come from running someone else's race. It comes from building something that's completely yours. Maybe it's finding a corner of a market that nobody's noticed yet. Maybe it's developing a skill at your workplace that makes you irreplaceable. Or maybe it's just designing a life that's so perfectly fitted to you that you stop caring about everyone else's timeline. Next, we have
Yep.
keeping up appearances. Here's the thing, there's a massive difference between looking rich and being rich. And most people get it completely wrong. It's explained perfectly in the book, The Millionaire Next Door, how the millionaires aren't living the lifestyle you see on Instagram. They're in fact driving used cars, living in normal neighborhoods, and wearing regular clothes. They're the ones that are probably being the smartest with their money. While everyone's imagining millionaires with yachts and private jets, the real ones are quietly building wealth without all the flash. If you want to build.
Yes, and I agree. And I'm gonna leave this, and this is gonna be where I end the video and say my point right here. Yes, and that's how really millionaires are. In Florida, when I was down there was a lot of millionaires are like that. I mean, yeah, of course, in the Miamis and the Tampas, they got yachts and all that, but they were still wearing, excuse me, regular clothes, not really designer brand. They had deals, but they knew a lot of people. And that's one thing I'm thankful that I lived in Florida for a while to help me see how really wealth is actually, not what media puts on Instagram, because that's a false sense of of being a millionaire because you're going to go broke. Because honestly, you're just being a consumer. And at the end of the day, everyone's is a consumer. But at the end of the day, the more you save, the less you spend, you're doing well off. And that's really how it is. And if you want to watch my next video where I actually agree or disagree with this financial expert, this video is going to be up here.